Hi guys, today I'm here with my April favorites, coming to you a little bit late because I was out of town at the end of the month. I was in Amsterdam. If you missed my Amsterdam vlog, I will link to it down below. It was lots of fun, but I didn't want to pick out my favorites before I went away in case there was something that I fell in love with while I was away, which ended up being the case. So let's go ahead and get started. Yes, I'm sitting in my living room. Roux was sleeping here, so I thought I would just set up shop. Let's do it. So let's chat about the product that I really ended up liking while I was away, and it is the NYX Matte Setting Spray. I mentioned this, of course, in my travel makeup bag video, which I will link to down below, and I was really happy with the combination of products that I brought with me. They lasted nicely. I didn't get bored of them. I mean, I was only gone for a couple days, but they all did really play nicely together. But this is definitely the newest item of the makeup bag that I took with me, and I mostly took it because of its size. I previously had taken the Essence Setting Spray. They have a matte one as well, but I ended up really liking this. I feel like it did help to kind of lock things in place, potentially kind of slow down the production of oil, and I used it as a makeup prep before my liquid foundation, and then I would of course set my whole face with it, and I was really happy with it. I have been super duper into sprays lately, and I can just feel Roux staring at me. She's kind of staring, kind of asleep, kind of why are you talking and why did you put me up here? Anyways, it is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. And the whole primer mist thing to me, primer water, primer spray, whatever it is, it's a little confusing. Like, does it really do anything? Is it kind of a nice part of the process? Yes, if I'm being completely honest. I can't say like, if I didn't use this, would my makeup be completely different? No, but do I like the having this on my face, spraying it there, kind of hydrates the skin, helps foundations smooth out a little bit, kind of helps them blend. I definitely feel like it does something. Also, if you have a drier skin type and you're not necessarily looking to set your makeup, but you want to either refresh it throughout the day or add a little bit of moisture at the end, I think that this is a great option, and it is super affordable as it is from Hard Candy, available at Walmart. Recently, Wet n Wild launched their Flights of Fancy collection, which if you missed my demo and kind of first impression of that collection, I will link to it down below, but I pointed out especially because it's actually launching in store in Canada. I will link to that video down below. It talks all about where you can find it, dates, and all that good stuff, and you can see it in action. But for me, one of the standouts of the collection was definitely this blush. I really loved the lip glosses as well, but I already have 3 lip glosses or 3 lip products to mention in this video. So this is the Color Icon Baked Blush in Hummingbird Hype. This is a limited edition product, but when I was at the launch party for this product, they were saying how they're kind of like testing things out. So this is their first time testing out the baked blushes. I think they're really gorgeous. They don't feel gritty. They don't have a glitter in them. They are, of course, a little bit shimmery, and this color itself I think is really beautiful. They can be used as blushes, blush toppers, or even highlighters depending on the shade, and I felt like they gave me a really gorgeous glow. I mean, the Mega Glow highlighters are incredible, so I expected no different of this. I was a little wary of the colors and how it would work on my more textured skin, but I thought it was beautiful, and these are like $3 or $4.99 American, not much more Canadian. A product that I have only tried more recently, but I have been absolutely loving, and it kind of surprised me, and I talk about it in another video, so I don't want to repeat myself because I don't know which video is going up first because I just got back to town and I'm just filming a bunch of videos. Haven't opened up the Google Calendar yet to figure it out, but the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, really pleasantly surprised by this. It's not that I was kind of doubting the quality, but I was doubting the shades for my face. I wasn't sure. I'd seen a bunch of other people using it, but nobody of a more medium tan or deep skin tone, and the bronzer to me looked incredibly light, but the bronzer actually worked. I'm wearing it on my face today. I'm wearing the blush, bronzer, and highlight. The highlights are stunning. They're so beautiful. So it's definitely a more versatile palette than what I was expecting. Face palettes can be a little bit polarizing or just really for like one group of people. Either they're like light or dark, but I feel like because I can use this and because I've seen a lot more fair people use it, I think if you're up to about an NC42, you should be able to use it. I also saw Jackie Aina. She had done like, I think a post for Too Faced using this palette. I can't imagine she used the bronzer, but she probably used the blush and highlights. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but really impressed by this. I thought the quality was really, really good, and I really feel like the shades are quite beautiful. To me, the scent, it is a little bit heavily scented in my opinion. I am not sensitive to scents at all. I like scents, but to me it almost has like an artificial, like a really, really artificial vanilla scent. Doesn't bother me, doesn't linger on the skin, but just something to keep in mind if you're sensitive to that. On to lip products. There's 3 that I really, really love this month. The first is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I love this kind of pink shade. Really reminds me of MAC Girl About Town, which was a long time favorite of mine. This is from Estee Lauder. It is one of their, are they called the Pure Envy? Pure Color Love lipsticks, and the packaging is stunning on these. It's the one that they had Kendall Jenner as like the face of, because they're trying to be, I guess, a little bit more youthful, and there's a huge range of shades. I actually have a bunch of them, and I've been meaning to do a lip swatch video. I've mentioned their Naked City lipstick, I think, before. It's a great nude, but this one I have used a ton, and I've really gotten back into more traditional lipsticks lately. This one is in the shade, probably should know this information, Rebel Glam. What I'm wearing on my lips today, I find that these have really, really good wear time. Some of them are matte, some of them are like extra matte or something. There's a few formulas in there, but I definitely find the mattes have really, really good wear time without being drying. The nude one I have, I think, is a little bit more of a cream, but these are such nice lipsticks. And because I love me a nudie, peachy, brownie lipstick, I have a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss that I've been loving. These Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine lip glosses. They're so good. I just filmed a lip swatch video because I have been loving this one in the shade Fuel, which is a really great, like, easy throw on kind of nude shade, my lips but better-ish, I guess. Really comfortable, not sticky, not heavily scented, really beautiful. But I just tried on about 7 or 8 shades, and all of them were like slightly different, and they're just gorgeous. Shades that I didn't expect to love, like kind of a pink shade like this in a gloss, generally would never reach for, and I put it on and I loved it because I have the entire collection, but I was like, I'm not going to swatch it all because I know I'm not going to like them all. And then I swatched like 8 of them, and I was like, I love all 8 of these. I tried the super shimmery ones as well. They're not incredibly gritty, but they are really, really sparkly. Like the one Gold Mine is gorgeous, but this shade to me is, you know, for me the most wearable. But there are some really beautiful undertones. Some have a little bit more pink, some have a little bit more berry, and the whole gloss thing is definitely coming back, and I think that these are so good. And the last lipstick I want to mention is from Inglot. This is one of their HD matte lip tints, which is a liquid lipstick. I think that these are really great. Inglot is one of those brands that does not get enough love, and I have products to do a full face of Inglot, so stay tuned for that. But this lipstick specifically is in the shade 36, and I love it. It's just perfect. Generally, I'll wear it with a lip liner. I don't need to, but I really like the look of it with it, but I do find it quite comfortable and quite long wearing. I can't remember how much these cost, but Inglot is kind of somewhere in between drugstore and high-end pricing, and the shade ranges that they have for just about all of their products is incredible. So definitely recommend that you check them out. I think I have a coupon code for their Canadian website. I'll link it down below, but this shade 36 I absolutely love. I think I was wearing this in my Anastasia Soft Glam palette video, so I'll link to that down below if you want to see it on my lips. I've been on a bit of a skincare kick lately. My cystic acne for the most part is kind of cleared up, and I'm just kind of trying to maintain things now, work on my acne scarring, so I will be doing an updated skincare routine. But I've been loving this because it's just kind of like one of those lazy girl skincare products if you have a more oily skin type. This is the Neutrogena Deep Clean Purifying Clay Cleanser / Mask, and I don't know that I've ever had a cleanser / mask. I know that there's been other ones out there, but I don't know that I've ever had one. Either way, I really like this. For example, I got home last night, I was exhausted, but I had been wearing heavy makeup, and I was like, I don't want to do a whole mask thing, but I just kind of like rinsed my face, started to wash it, and then left this on for like another couple minutes while I did something else. I think I was like getting undressed or whatever it was, like peeling off my bodysuit. And this just is a really quick, simple way to kind of make your skin feel more clean, but it's very, very easy. You can also use it as like a daily cleanser and not leave it on your skin, but if you do want to leave it on your skin, it does act like a mask. So I feel like that's super convenient. It's super affordable because it's Neutrogena. I've been loving a lot of their skincare lately. I talked about their Hydro Boost in my travel makeup video as well, but this is really, really nice if you have oily skin and you're just feeling kind of lazy. Two other skincare items that I've been loving. The first I wasn't really expecting to like, but I really like it. It's from Fresh, and it is their Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream with time release hydro patches. Didn't know that. And it moisturizes and nourishes. This is beautiful. It's not something I'll wear in the day. I'll wear it in the day if I don't plan on wearing any makeup, but it's something that I've been wearing at night, and I really like it. I feel like it's really hydrating. It's almost plumping to the skin, but again, it doesn't feel heavy. It has a light rose scent, like smells like fresh roses, similar to their toner that they have. I guess this is kind of a complementary product to the toner with the rose petals in it. That's gorgeous. But I've begun dabbling in Fresh skincare probably starting like last December, I think it was. I've really been liking their stuff, especially their face masks I think are so good. But this is the first moisturizer I think I've tried from them. I tried another illuminating one and I like that too, but I like this one a lot. If you have a dry skin type, I think this is something you could use in the day. Combo oily, it might be more of a nighttime thing, but for me, I find I use a lot of like matte moisturizers during the day, and at night I do want to add a little more hydration to my skin, but I still don't want it to feel heavy. I still will add a face oil to this sometimes, and it doesn't break me out, it doesn't feel greasy, it still absorbs into the skin, but not as much as something like a more matte moisturizer would. So really impressed with this. And then the second item I have lost in my dress. Here we go. It is the Drops of Youth from the Body Shop. This is quite a popular line from them, and this is their Youth Bouncy Eye Mask. And the texture of this is so enjoyable. It's like, I don't know, they have another cleanser or like a mask or a moisturizer or something in this line that I had seen advertised I think on Instagram, and it really is like this weird bouncy texture, and it's like you put your finger in it and it's like you can almost barely feel it come off on your finger, and it doesn't look like you've taken any out of the container, but it is a really nice hydrating eye cream. It is labeled as a mask. I have only been using it at night. You could probably use it during the day, but I haven't tried it under makeup, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But what I do really like about this is it leaves my under eyes feeling hydrated, but it has that really light kind of gel texture that just feels so good, especially after you've washed your face, you're getting ready for bed. And Body Shop always has really good sales, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Lastly, I have a hair product, which I'm so incredibly late to the bandwagon on this. I feel like this was around when I first started watching YouTube in 2010, but it is the Moroccan Oil Treatment. So it is their oil. This is the special like 10-year anniversary bottle, which is just so snazzy, but I've been adding this into my hair care routine along with like leave-in conditioner, a mousse, and then this, and I find this leaves my hair looking shiny and smooth, which I can get there with just a leave-in conditioner and a mousse, but definitely more so with this. I feel like it gets rid of flyaways, it adds actual sheen to my hair, which can be a little bit tricky. My hair has been, you know, looking better lately, but it's still on the road to recovery, we'll call it, and I feel like this does such a good job adding hydration and actually treating my hair, but then also just making it look so good. I've used other hair oils, I've recommended other hair oils and really love them, but I think this has to be one of my favorites that I've tried. I think I do like it more than the Alterna one. I really liked the Alterna one, but I think I like this one better. My only issue with it is that it's in a glass bottle and it doesn't have like a pump or anything like that. It feels a little bit dangerous to me, but I think it's worth the danger. So to finish off, I'm going to be chatting about my YouTuber of the month along with my subscriber of the month. Let's start with the subscriber. It is Iris Loves Life, and she's incredibly sweet, comments on all of my YouTube videos. We chat on Instagram as well. She's just a very positive and sweet person to have in the comments, and I really do appreciate all of you. I feel like we've built a really nice kind of community here, and it just feels like a really great space where we're all able to share and chat, and I really appreciate it. So special shout out to Iris for being such a great member of this community. And lastly, for my YouTuber of the month, it is Stephanie Marie, and I don't know if our collaboration is up yet. As I mentioned, Google Calendar has not been set yet, but we are going to be collaborating on a video, so if it is up, I will link to it down below. But she was actually recommended to me from one of you because she actually did a similar kind of mystery foundation review series on her channel. She's fabulous. She's a working mom. She has great anti-aging videos, but she's super fun, but also very real. Like, she's a human. Like, we're not trying to like do anything here. We're not trying to pretend, and I know that you all really appreciate and see that in me, which means the world to me, and I think you'll see that in her as well. So be sure to go send her some love. I will link to her down below, of course. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Roux, for being such a cute little tiny ball. I'm sorry. Anyone just bother their cat when they look so cute? She just curls up in this tiny ball, and it just I just like to shove my hand up there and she just cuddles it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!